You are welcome to today's lesson. My name is Paul. I'm so sorry. I want to know your name. What is your name? Write your name at the comment section. Let me know where you are watching me from. Today we have science. Science for basic 6. Yes, science for basic 6. And today's lesson is not new at all. You know it. We have treated this topic before and we are going to look at it again. So let's look on the screen. What do we have? Electronic circuits. Electronic circuits. So when you talk of electronic circuits, I believe this is not new to you at all. Yes. So let's continue on. The keywords are here. The first keyword is components. Components. The next one is path. Path. We have electricity here. Electricity. The next one is complete. Complete. And then we have switch. Switch. So these are the keywords that you find in the lesson. So let's read. This lesson is the application of the previous lessons on electronic circuits. We have learned that an electronic circuit is a complete way or path through which electricity flows. A simple electronic circuit consists of a battery, connecting wire, a switch, and an LED. So now let us look at these components. So the components of the circuit. We have battery, a battery. So a battery. We have connecting wire. So this is connecting wire. We have this is LED. This is LED. Okay. And then we have this is key or the switch. The key or the switch. So these are the 4 components that you should know. The 4 components. So we arrange these components. And then the LED will produce lights. Okay. So let's look at the activity here. To construct an electronic circuit, materials needed. So the activity, the focus is to construct an electronic circuit. And what are the materials? The materials needed, we have dry cells, key or switch, we have LED, we have connecting wires, and then a crocodile clip. How to go about it? Number 1, in groups of 4 learners, arrange the components to make a circuit. 2, invite your facilitator to guide you in case you find any challenges. 3, connect and disconnect each component one after the other while the switch is closed. Number 4, explain what happens to the circuit and the importance of each component. Number 5, use the symbols of the components to draw a circuit diagram for your work. Conclusion, each component disconnected did not allow the bulb to light up. This means that each component has a role to play. So the activity 2 is to draw an electronic circuit and label all the components. Explain why each component is important. So today's lesson is very simple. We are going to look at an electronic circuit, the components, how they are arranged. And after you have arranged them, if one part is removed, what happens to the LED? That is what we are going to look at. So pay attention. Okay. So we are going to look at construction or the construction of an electronic circuit. Now we need the components. The components are here. Let's identify them. This is a switch or the key. This is wire or connecting wire. We have this, our battery. We have this is the LED. This is the LED. So what we have to do is to connect all of them. First, we'll fix the batteries here. So now the batteries are fixed. Do it well. Okay. So I have fixed the batteries. Now I need to connect the other components. This is the LED. It is connected. This is the switch. It is also connected. Now I have this as the connecting wire. So let me connect it. So the activity says we should connect all the components. Now let's close the gap, or let's close the circuits. So if you close the circuit, this is what's happening. The LED is producing light. The LED is producing light. Now if I remove this side, you see the three components are connected, but these and these are not connected. The switch and the LED, they are not connected. That is why we don't see the bulb producing light. So if all the components are connected and the switch is closed, you will see light from the bulb. But if any of the components is not there, there is no way the light will produce, the bulb will produce light. So that is what you should understand. So this is what we call the electronic circuit. This is what we call the electronic circuit. You see the switch is on. That's why the bulb is producing light. We see light from the bulb. Sorry, the LED. So this is the LED is producing light because all the components are connected. If I close it, if I open the switch, or turn it off, the LED will not produce any light. So this is what you should understand. These are the components of an electronic circuit. Okay, so these are your batteries. We have batteries here. We have your LED. We have the connecting wire and then the switch. So let's close it. So you see the light from the LED. The light from the LED is because all the parts are connected. So if any of the part is disconnected, the light from the LED will go off. So this is how electronic circuits is constructed. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so let's continue. We have seen how the components of an electronic circuit are connected. So we have seen how to construct an electronic circuit. Now, let's look at the next activity, that is activity 2. Draw the electronic circuit and label all the components. Explain why each component is important. So let's look at how electronic circuit is drawn. So this is our board. The parts, the components that we need. 1, we need our LED. 2, battery. 3, connecting wires. Number 4, we need our switch or key. So if you are to construct or draw an electric circuit, this is what we are going to do. We will have our battery here. We have our switch here. We have our bulb here. sorry, our lead. You have our lead here. So the connecting wires are here. They will connect them. They will connect them. And then this side will come connect this one. So because there is gap here, there is no light coming from the lead. But if this side is closed, if this side is closed, if this side is closed, you see lights coming from the lead. Now, so this is how you draw it. You label the parts. So this is what? Battery. This is switch. This is lead. And we have this to be the connecting wire. So this is what you're expected to do. And then you write it electronic circuits. We can use symbols to represent all the parts. In that case, we are talking about circuit diagram. Circuit diagram. We will ask for circuit diagram. You don't draw the battery like this. You don't draw the switch like this. You don't draw the LED like this. The connecting wires too are not drawn like this. Okay. Do you want us to try them? Do you want us to try them? Okay, so let's look at the battery. So let me construct this to divide the board into two. Pick different color. Let me pick black. So battery. This is how batteries okay. So this is your battery. And then what again do we need? The lead. So this is a symbol for lead. This is a symbol for lead. Obviously, so this is lead, the symbol for lead. And then we have switch. Isn't it? Yes, this is battery. This is switch. This is LED. Now let's connect them. You connect them with wires, connecting wires. So this side will get connected. Now let me use different color. Let me use different color for the wires. So this is what? Blue. We'll connect this one. We'll also connect this one. Connect this one. And then connect this one. So this is circuit diagram. Here are the symbols. Here are the symbols. Yes, so this symbol is what we call battery. It is not dry cell, it is battery because we have two dry cells here. This is also called LED. And we have this as switch or key. And we have this side, the blue side is what we call the connecting wires. So this is circuit diagram. We use symbols to draw it. This is also electronic circuit. This is an electronic circuit, and this is circuit diagram. So you should know the difference. If you are asked to draw circuit diagram, we want you to use symbols of the components to draw it. So one component, which is the battery, this is a symbol. Another component, which is LED, is here. This is a symbol. The switch is also here. And then we have the wires are also here. So this is circuit diagram, but this is an electronic circuit. Here we don't use symbols, but here we use symbols. That's the difference. So you should know what a circuit diagram is. Anytime you are asked to draw a circuit diagram, you are expected to use symbols to draw a circuit or to draw an electronic circuit. Okay, so that is that. You've seen the components, and I believe everything is okay now. Okay, let's go back. Now we have seen the size, activity 1 and activity 2. Let's look at the summary. An electronic circuit is a complete path through which electricity flows. The components of an electronic circuit are the battery, switch, LED, and connecting wires. So that is what we have learned today. Let's look at the key exercises. We have exercise 1, we have exercise 2, we have exercise 3, we have home assignments. So this is what you are supposed to do for me as your exercises and your home assignments. I know you have understood the topic. Take your time. Read the book again. Watch the video again. Your teachers are there, your parents are there. I'm also there. You can call or you just WhatsApp me with your questions and I'll try my best to sort you out. The title of the book is Kokromoti series. Get copies. We have Asante Tree, Ekuapim Tree, and then Science, all for primary school. Okay, so if you need copies, call the number and then you get copies. Okay. Our videos are on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. You can go to these platforms to watch our videos and tell people. Tell your friends, share the link. Let other people know that education is not restricted to only the classroom. Yes, this time because of technology, education is provided everywhere. So we are here to teach you what your teachers are also teaching in the classroom. That is why you need to take this thing. You consider it as an important thing because it will help you understand the topic well. Thanks so much for your time. But remember to share the link. My name is Paul Ramsey. Bye-bye.